Thank you, Lark. My fellow Toastmasters, family, and friends, it feels odd to be talking to you from my home in Connecticut and not in the same room as you, where together we would be sharing in the celebration of your successes and feeling the electricity in the room. I have deeply missed seeing each and every one of you over these past few months. This global pandemic has challenged us, but we have shown that we can overcome and will continue to do so. We have proven that we do not have to be in the same room to be united, to encourage each other, to succeed, and to celebrate together. It has been said, it's not the destination, it's the journey. What a journey it has been to get to this destination in leadership. From a battle with cancer to stepping into this role in the midst of a global pandemic, this journey has been anything but a straight line. Yet despite the battle and the pandemic, there have been many great hours along this road. I have gained wisdom from the good times, the adversity, and the people who have supported me along the way. The greatest support has come from my wife, Betty Ann, who has stood by my side throughout, providing encouragement, ear-piercing cheers, and shedding tears along the way. It has indeed been a journey. My Toastmasters journey began when I attended my first Toastmasters meeting, Nutmeg Toastmasters, back in 2006. I was amazed by how supportive and encouraging everyone was. There was a lightheartedness wrapped around the seriousness of conducting a quality meeting. I knew right away that I was going to join, which made several members incredibly happy. You see, my joining allowed the club to become distinguished, which made the members of the club happy. And with this, the area became distinguished. Oh, by the way, the area director was a member of the club. I can also remember my icebreaker speech, which was titled, Keeping My Dreams in Scale. In it, I talked about the need to dream big, but to also take realistic approaches to achieving those dreams. I can honestly say that when I joined Toastmasters, becoming the international president was not even a thought, let alone a dream. We are truly a transformative organization. As immediate past international President Menon passes the international president's gavel to me, he does so in a time of great challenge and uncertainty, both of which he faced gallantly. When each of us takes on a new leadership role, we look forward to the excitement. We look forward to facing the challenges that will ultimately arise, and we look forward to the opportunity to stretch our skills. The 2020-2021 Toastmasters year is going to be exciting, it's going to be challenging, and we will need to stretch our skills. We do not know what the future brings. We do not know if or when we will be able to return to what we know as normal. For us to succeed together, we will need to look at things a little differently, consider new approaches, innovate, and move forward while staying true to our mission. Each of us will need to step into the unknown. As a result of the challenges and uncertainty that we have faced as individuals and organizationally, our members have had to become stronger, creative, and more resilient, finding ways to overcome the obstacles of meeting in person and keeping members engaged. Our members have come to rely on each other in new and different ways. We have learned that social distancing does not mean being antisocial. We have become a stronger Toastmasters society. Now, more than ever, our members and our organization need dedicated and engaged leaders at all levels to help guide our members, our clubs, our districts, and our organization through these changing times. Our founder, Dr. Ralph Smedley, stated that we learn best in times of enjoyment. It is also true that we experience great growth through challenge. The Toastmasters journey illustrates the power of this growth. Many of our members join because they fear public speaking. They have grown because they have made it through the toughest experiences, giving speeches in front of a room, one speech at a time. Throughout this coming year, we will need to work and grow together as we run toward the challenges and not away from them. President John F. Kennedy once said, "Change is the law of life, and those who only look to the past or present are certain to miss the future." We need to face change bravely. We need to break away from doing things the way we have always done them, and instead do things that set us apart from the rest and put us on the cutting edge of communication and leadership training and delivery. We need to be willing to try new things. We need to be innovative in our approach. We cannot be afraid to do so. If we are afraid to try new things because we are afraid that we will fail, then we've already failed. If we try, even if the results are not what we hoped for, and we learn from the experience, that is not failure. We take what we learned and use it to move forward. Organizationally, we need to continue to be agile and able to respond quickly to meet the needs of our members. During this global pandemic, both the board and our members have shown that they can do so. When the pandemic finally subsides, we cannot revert to business as usual. To the current and future leaders in the audience, being a leader is not about being the center of attention. It is about being the epicenter of action. The actions that you take and encourage others to take will cause the ripple effect of change throughout your clubs, your district, and our organization. I ask each of you for your support and patience as we make decisions to move our organization forward and look for ways to better serve you, the members. We may not always get it right, but I guarantee you that we are always trying our best. Any change will ultimately lead to the question, why? And we will need to do a better job of answering that question. I have been asked what the future of Toastmasters looks like a year from now, 5 years from now. To be honest, I don't have an answer, and I don't believe that anyone does. It is difficult, if not impossible, to predict the future, but we can chart a course towards it. The chapter on this historic Toastmasters year has just begun to be written, while the chapter on COVID-19 has yet to be closed. However, as an organization, I believe that we will come out of this current situation wiser. Our members will come out of this as a more closely knit community, and there will be a greater realization that the borders between us, real or imagined, can be overcome with just a little ingenuity. I also believe that our members are becoming more culturally aware through their ability to join club meetings around the world. In the years to come, we will look back on the decisions we made during these times and know that we rose to the challenge, that we put our members first, and that we faced the unknown and stood strong. Many of you may be asking why I've been sitting in front of the race car during this address. For those of you who aren't aware, I am a professionally licensed race car driver, and I have learned a lot about leadership sitting in that driver's seat. Skills that will prove extremely valuable during the coming year. I have learned the importance of trust and respect, the value of team building and teamwork, and the need to focus and the ability to react quickly and smartly. As a driver, my responsibility is to steer the car towards the finish line and to react as necessary to ensure that it stays on track. As your international president, my responsibility is to steer our organization towards its future and to work with the CEO and the board to make the necessary changes to keep us on track to reach that future. With every member working together as a team of one, helping each other reach our personal, professional, and organizational goals, we will cross the finish line victorious as we race down the track, better known as the 2020-2021 Toastmasters year. Douglas MacArthur once said that a true leader has the confidence to stand alone, the courage to make tough decisions, and the compassion to listen to the needs of others. He does not set out to be a leader, but becomes one by the equality of his actions and the integrity of his intent. This is also how I view a leader, and are the expectations that I set for myself as I accept the responsibilities of being your Toastmasters International President. This is also what you can expect of me, and I will not let you down. I look forward to serving and working with you during the coming Toastmasters year and witnessing your growth and your success. The future is ours, and our future is now. Thank you. Back to you, past International President Doley.